All right, so we are on the letter Y, and I can hardly believe that we're already at the end of the alphabet. So, this is the ABCs of Health, and we're getting right into the letter Y. It stands for you, your health, it's your body. Now, the reason why I put this one here is because we've talked a little bit about this before, we've touched on this, and it's really easy to delegate responsibility. It's so hard for people to just take responsibility for their own health. And today I really want to encourage you to do that, to look at your health as your responsibility, to look at your health as something that you actually have control over, something that you can modify, that you can change, that you can improve, and that you can even make worse. So, when talking about personal responsibility, it's so much easier to say, I can't do this because I have small kids, or I can't do this because my work schedule doesn't allow me to, or I can't do this because I'm not a great cook, or I can't do this because I don't have the support. I can't do this because nobody's doing this with me. I don't want to do it myself. I can't do this because everyone else is, or I have to do this because everyone else is doing it, or I have to order this because everyone on the table is ordering it, or all of my friends are going to this place, so this is something that I have to do, etc., etc., etc. It's so much easier to delegate responsibility, and I want you to do just a little something with me, okay? With me, you're going to try to close your eyes for a little bit, and you're going to inhale slowly on a count of 3. So, and now exhale on a count of 4. You're just centering and remembering that you are the only person in your body. You are the only person that can actually do something about the body you're in. So your doctor, your coach, your friend, your family, all these people can support you. All of these people can give you information, they can try to help you, but you're the only person that can actually do something in and for your body. So, of course, unexpected things happen, okay? People get sick, there's accidents, sometimes something with your kids or with your family. It takes an excessive amount of time for a period. There are things that are out of your control. Sometimes there's an emergency at work, or so many things are spur of the moment. But regardless where your health is, from being in great health to not doing so great, you're the only person who can actually take action. And this should encourage you. This should encourage you because your choices are your responsibility, and you get to make the next right choice. You get to choose the next right thing. You get to say yes or no to your next decision. So maybe you're going to lay in bed and try to convince yourself for an hour into doing something or not, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, at the end of that hour, you're the only one who can actually decide or not decide to do a workout. You're the one who decides to spend time with someone or not. You're the one who decides what you're putting into your body. So what you're going to eat, for instance, from an apple to a donut to a salad to a pizza to a baked potato to fries, none of these are good or bad in themselves. They're in a spectrum. And what are you going to choose? You're the person who chooses, and that depends on your goals. So one way to look at this is, especially nutrition, is like a budget, okay? You have a certain amount of money that you make every month, and you're going to pay your mortgage, you're going to pay for your groceries, you're going to pay for your car, you're going to save some money, you're going to pay bills, whatever it is that you have to do with your money, okay? After you've fulfilled these obligations, you choose what you do with the leftover money, however much it is. Maybe you have more left over, maybe less, but do you save? Do you renovate something? Do you buy something? Do you go on vacation? What is it you're going to do? The same is true with your health. How many calories, especially nutrition, how many calories are you aiming for in a day? Have you met your protein requirements? Okay, if you did, do you have anything left over in your nutrition budget? What do you want to do with that? Eat some ice cream, eat another slice of bread, have a glass of wine. With your day, what's important for you to accomplish in your day? So for example, for me, I work out every day. I have some family routines, I have some home routines, I have some work routines. Sometimes I have some leftover time. Some days there's no leftover time. What do I do when I have that leftover time? Maybe take a nap, read a book, watch a show, go for a walk. You get to choose. It's your budget. The point is that when you start owning that your next choice is your choice, it's not in someone else's hands, you start making different choices, right? And when you start making better choices, that's when you start seeing change happening emotionally and physically. And I want to encourage you with the letter Y that this is your body, it's your health, and every single choice is an opportunity to move the needle in the direction of your goals. You're going to start seeing change when you pursue health, when you pursue feeding your body like you love your body, when you pursue moving your body to become stronger and to live a longer independent life, when you pursue habits that are going to feed your mind and that are going to be productive. When you start doing these things, your body is going to catch up. Now, if you don't have a specific goal, I do have a great free PDF for you to work through. It's in the link on my Instagram bio, or you can go straight to my page. Okay, but you need to find a goal, because a goal gives you clarity for action, and that's what I help you do with the PDF, is find clarity. Because then every single decision you make, you can have a split-second thought of, is this pushing me closer to my goals, or is this pushing me further away from my goals? And then you get to choose what you're saying yes to. You get to choose what you're saying no to. And there is extreme freedom in that, because you're no longer someone else's victim. You're not saying, I can't do that because it's not part of the list of foods that I have on this piece of paper that I'm allowed to eat. Or, I can't do this because it's not part of the schedule that I saw in that book about everything that I have to do in the morning. Or, I can't do this, or I have to do this because X, Y, or Z person says yes or no. Take control of your choices and own them, because when you start owning your decisions, you start trying to understand them better. Why are you making these decisions? When you start owning all of your decisions, you're going to start pointing yourself towards the person that you want to become. And the more you show up in all of these small decisions, the more you show up for the person you want to become, the closer you are to becoming that person. The more you show up, the easier it is to sustain that person, because you're doing these small changes, and one day you're going to wake up and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, that's it. I have become who I wanted to be. I will see you next week for the final letter in the alphabet, Z.